Hi, I'm Jennifer Berkenbosch. I run Sundog Organic Farm along with my husband, James Vriend, and I'm here today to talk to you a little bit about merchandising and selling your product at farmers markets. Just a few more considerations that I'd like to talk about creating a memorable experience for your customers. One of the things that was drawn to my attention before we even set up our booth the first time was that a lot of farmers market booths have a lot of visual clutter. Now what that means is lots of different colors in the background, all the stuff that we take from home that needs to find a space in this small area that we have at the farmers market, as well as maybe stock. Maybe you have a lot of things that don't fit on the table and you need to find a spot for them behind. So some of the ways that we've tried to combat visual clutter are that we use bins that are all consistent colors, and instead of having, a bunch of different colors or different cardboard boxes with, various labels on them, we have all the same color of bin. We have a system for labeling those so that we can identify what's inside of those bins very easily. We use masking tape, and we label and date everything in those bins. Another thing that we do is we have table skirts along all of the tables that we have at the market, so that we have a place underneath the tables to store all kinds of stuff. You'd be shocked at how much you can put underneath tables. So those are two ways that we combat visual clutter. The other thing that we do is we have a sign behind us, and so that kind of cuts off any visual clutter from other tents around us. And those are all things that you can take into consideration at your booth, just to be really aware of drawing attention to the things that you're selling, not to the things that you don't want people to be looking at. So something that is a small thing but speaks volumes to your customers is how to identify you and anybody who is your staff behind your booth as somebody that people can come to with their questions or to pay for a product that they'd like to buy. And previously we used t-shirts, but we found those to be somewhat limiting because as the seasons change, your wardrobe needs change, and we were finding that wearing a t-shirt over a parka didn't work very well. So what we did was we just developed some aprons, we bought them, and put our name on the aprons and have all of our staff wear one when they come to work behind the booth. And that's just a really simple way that we can be communicative with our customers, as well as keep our staff neat and tidy. So one of the ways that Sundog has been responsive to our customer needs is that we've had to change the way that we set up our booth. So in our early years as a farm, we had just a long table set up, and people could walk across and shop along a row of produce. And that worked for us when we were a little bit smaller, when our customer base was smaller. But as our customer base grew and the amount of product that we were taking to the farmers market grew, we found that as we added tents to that row, we were not meeting our customers' needs. They would start at one end and go to the other end and maybe not be aware of the fact that we were all one farm. And we were given the opportunity to move to a different spot in the farmers market, and what we did was we put a cluster of tents together. So now we have 6 tents in 2 by 2 by 2, so 2 by 3, and we have created aisles within that space, and now we invite customers to come inside of the space and to shop a little bit closer to what you might experience if you were in a grocery store. This has given the customers a lot more freedom to just shop independently, and we have signs placed so that they know exactly where to go in order to pay for what they're buying. And another thing that we have for our customers in that setup is a basket. So they can take that basket and shop into it, keep their hands free as they're filling their basket up, and then come to us, hand us the basket, and we can take it out and bag it up for them. James and I have found that for the most part, this has been a really beneficial move for our customers as well as for us. But one thing that we miss as farmers is that because our booth has expanded and our customers shop a little bit more independently, we do miss that opportunity to really connect with our customers. So we find that we have to make an extra special effort if we want that to happen.